Okay, hello. We are on chapter 8, which is over with the plot. Okay, and this is an artful arrangement of incidents. A plot, like I said, is an artful arrangement of incidents, with each incident building on the next of series of cause and effects. The plot can cause you to become engaged and wonder what's next and what's going to happen next. This gives it suspense. The suspense is a sense of anticipation or excitement that will happen and how it will play out. So the plot makes everybody wonder what's going to happen, next. Okay, this keeps us enticed into and enthralled for its surprise, waiting for the next surprise around the corner. And then we go over crafting plot in this chapter. It is an exposition presented of necessary information to make the readers care what happens. In one way, writers can draw in a reader. Some stories begin in the media or in the middle. I don't think I said that right. That builds on the series of flashbacks, which is a way to move back and reveal how and why things are going on in the story. And then authors can use foreshadowing, which is a hint of a plot element to come. An example in foreshadowing in the book, the first story, Greasy Lake, the narrator says he was he was probably the only person on the planet worse off than me. I was. And that's pretty much foreshadowing, saying it's gonna get worse for him later on, probably. Okay? And then next we're gonna, but none of least, all stories have a protagonist in these, which is the main figure of a work of literature. This person usually drives the plot development. And the stories also have a climax, which is the moment of great tension in a story and a turning point. And these struggles cause a rising action and conflict with the antagonist. One example the book gives you about the struggle is about The Lord of the Rings and how Frodo's internal conflict on his adventure to save Middle-earth. The conclusion of the story is referred to the following action and resolution, which is at the end and how it ends up. And these all terminologies describe the craft of fiction is used, and by understanding it, you can understand how these stories make an impact in our lives. Alright, so that is it for chapter 8 on plot for today.